vlog a little bit late because I was lashing and I was like, you know what, like I need to get it together, like I need to get my life together. I've been a little depressed lately, if I'm being honest. And anytime I realize that I'm feeling depressed, it's usually because I feel like I'm not where I'm supposed to be or not where I want to be. I haven't been filming and I wanted to be a YouTuber. I said I wanted to be a content creator, but like I'm not showing up as a content creator. I said I wanted to be a lash tech, but I haven't been showing up like lash tech. I decided to lash. I'm lashing right now. Like I was gonna be like, okay, well tomorrow I'll vlog, and you know what? No, it doesn't have to be the perfect time to start something. Like just because it's at the end of the day, if I want to do it, like fuck it, I'ma do it. And you know what? No one is gonna come and drag me out of my little depressive episode, so I have to do it. Good morning. I'm on my walking pad right now. Actually, I'm doing some work. I like got this off the TikTok shop for like $300, I think, and it's been such a game changer because I can literally just wake up, get my steps in while I'm doing work. Like I have my laptop right here. It's great. I'm going to the park. It's such a beautiful day out. It's my favorite type of weather. I love mornings like these. I'm also trying to get more comfortable filming in public, and it's going pretty okay. I'm just gonna veer off the trail so that I don't run into people. But it's so nerve-wracking. I just have to remember that nobody really gives a fuck. If anything, they'll be like, oh, what a weird ass bitch filming. And that's okay. I'm here at the coffee shop. I don't know if I'm gonna record because I'm really shy. I'm gonna go get some work done. I usually do work at home, but I really needed like a change of environment. Like I'm telling you, I'm gonna get through this depressive episode, okay? Like it's just I'm figuring it out. Hella cute experience. It was like so cozy and it had like Spanish music. I did an hour of work. So now I'm on 2 hours. I just need to do another 2 hours and then I'll be good for the day, but I need to do a lot of homework because I'm really behind and I need to film content. Well, actually, I need to film content for my lashes, my lash page, but these lashes still look so good. I don't want to like take them off just because I need to film content. So I might postpone that. I got stuff for my little pop-up. They have like table mirrors, which is like what? I got this shit for like $10. They're like really stepping up their game. Like what? Oh my god. Bitch, I went to Dollar Tree. I go to register number 2 because the little light was on. She wasn't there. The girl was like fixing something, whatever. I was just waiting patiently. As the other girl goes to register number 1 and then she's like, I'm ready. The worker, she was like, oh, I'm actually on register number 2. Well, obviously the fucking light was on. The girl, she's like, oh. She sees me on register number fucking 2 waiting online and she's like, excuse me, and goes in front of me. Bitch, what the fuck do you mean, excuse me? Like, I was right here. It was right there planted with my items, obviously checking out. I'm too angry. Maybe, may fucking be, but I feel like I'm not the problem here. Maybe I'm just hangry. I like to start the day off with a high protein breakfast because it just makes it so much easier for me to hit like my protein goal. This is what we're eating today. I also like to add kimchi. I got this at Aldi's for like $4 and surprisingly it tastes really good. Probiotics. I'm trying to heal my gut. We have an orange tree in my front yard and my dad literally like hand squeezed a bunch of oranges to make, there's a big old container of orange juice. Breakfast. She's looking real sexy. I ended up just posting my TikTok videos for the day, and I ended up scrolling on TikTok. I didn't do any homework. It's fine. I'm gonna do homework right now. I figured I'm gonna package some orders, clean this room, which is my last room. It looks fucking disgusting. It's gonna be my last room one day, hopefully, / Airbnb in the future. But it needs a lot of work. It's definitely like the trap room in my house. Hello, it's the next day. I just woke up. I woke up at 10. I'm going to the gym right now. It's already 1. Something about going to the gym so late that just makes me... Also, I was on my phone for a while I was doing homework. Like, I was getting distracted. And it's just made me feel so, like, groggy. And I know it's just because I just didn't want to go to the gym. I didn't want to do homework. I didn't want to do anything. Like, I just didn't want to face the world today. And I hate being in a depressive episode. Like, it sucks because at the end of the day, like, no one is going to come and get you out of a rut. Like, you have to get yourself out. I don't know. It's just like whenever I'm in a funk, it feels like I've been in a funk for a while. Like, I can't remember when I was good. I feel like that's been my reality for like weeks on end, but that's not true. Like, I've been doing great for myself. It's just obviously like sometimes, like, you know, you're not gonna be your 100% of the time, but it's just it feels very uncomfortable for me, and I definitely feel like shit whenever I don't show up as the best version of myself. Anyways, let's go hit legs today. It's gonna be a good workout. I did like 10 minutes on the Stairmaster, and then I also did abs, and now I'm eating the rest of my protein bar. Today's workout was alright. After the hip thrust, I started like just dying down. Like, I was so tired. I wasn't gonna do abs, I wasn't gonna do stairs, but I was like, no, I need to. There's a guy who we always talk. When we first met, he came up to me. He told me that he's seen me around in high school, and I was like, oh, like, I don't remember you. He's like, yeah, I think it's because you're a year older. I was like, oh, okay. So ever since that interaction, we kind of just like started talking here and there, like nothing too crazy, just like little life updates, right? Like casual talk. He knows I have a boyfriend. I always talk about my boyfriend. It's always been super like respectful, super just like nice. Like, he's never tried to hit on me or anything. He used to always ask me like, oh, are you still going to Crunch? And I go to Crunch, the gym, with my boyfriend, and I was like, yeah, I still go to Crunch. I'm mainly over there. And so I feel like that was kind of like indirectly him asking me if I was still with my boyfriend. Now, I don't know, right? Those are just assumptions. Maybe like he doesn't even like me like that, but I'm over here like thinking he does. But I recently learned that he has a girlfriend, and today I saw him after I did hip thrust. I was doing split squats and I was dead, and I was telling him, like, we both had our headsets or our headphones or whatever, and I was like, I'm dead. And he took it off. He's like, yeah, I'm dead too. Like, did you already take your pre? And I was like, yeah, I took it before coming. He's like, oh damn, you need another one. I'll buy you one. I feel like it's a little disrespectful towards my boyfriend, unless my boyfriend was there and he would ask like, oh, if I wanted a drink when my boyfriend was present. I feel like that wouldn't be weird, because like, okay, my boyfriend is here, like, you know, he's here. But I feel like because my boyfriend wasn't present, like, you're asking me like, oh, I'll buy you a drink, like, that's a little weird, especially because it was just so out of the blue. It's different if like we were friends, but we're not friends. We're just like, we see each other around, you know. And two, if I was a girlfriend, I would have been pissed. Like, if my boyfriend was over here offering to buy a girl a drink, even if it was just a fucking pre-workout drink, like, I would be fucking pressed. Like, bitch, you better be spending that money on me. Like, why are you spending your money on somebody else other than your girl, or like, you know, the people that you love, right? I would be so mad. I don't know, I just felt like that was very disrespectful. I didn't tell him though, because it kind of threw me off guard, but I should have been like, bro, like, go buy your girl a pre-workout drink. I feel like my rut has a lot to do with like my nutrition. I've been eating out a lot. Like, this weekend my pop-up shop, I ate like Wingstop, which is like, I don't feel too bad about that because this entire week, like, I've been eating, well, it's Tuesday, but yesterday I've been eating pretty good. But I know that lately I've been eating a lot of highly processed foods. My energy isn't the highest, my focus is shit, my motivation, like, I just feel like it has a lot to do with my nutrition. So I know how to eat good. I love how I feel when I eat good, and I love healthy foods. So I feel like in society, like, it's just so easy to go to fucking McDonald's, get some fries, which we're not supporting McDonald's, by the way, but you know what I mean? Like, fast food, shitty food, low quality food is just so highly accessible that it's just so easy to like fall off. But I know that that doesn't make me feel good, so I really just have to keep myself in check. Not so much for like my aesthetics, obviously that's a plus, but more so for like my functionality. Damn, that tastes so good. I did want to talk about some things that I feel like are really helping me just get out of my rut and maximize my productivity levels, because you know, it had to do with the thing that literally everybody on this planet is addicted to, which is the phone. Now that I work from home, it's very easy for me to get distracted and just like doom scroll. There were days where I was spending 8 hours, 10 hours on my phone, which was not what I set downtime on my phone. And I also turned on the grayscale to make it just not appealing. Now when I open my phone, a lot of the things are locked. I go on TikTok, says you've reached your limit for TikTok, and I could just ignore the limit, but most of the time, just even seeing that like time limit reminder, it makes me not want to be on my phone, because it reminds me that a goal of mine is to not be on my phone. But if for whatever reason I do choose to ignore the limit, this is how my For You page looks like now. I turn on the grayscale. When I see like videos like this, like this doesn't look as appealing as it would if I had all of the colors, right? It looks sad. I'm like, oh, I don't want to go on it, which is great for my dopamine. Even just like the homepage, like this looks sad versus all the colors in the real world. So that's been a great tool to lower the amount of hours that I spend on my phone. So I was originally going to watch Twilight while I did some data annotation, which is like my work from home job, but there's no task for me to do right now. Instead of moping, me like, oh, I can't get money right now, or oh, I'm just gonna binge watch this show, or oh, I'm just gonna watch this movie and do nothing and wait until I have to go to school. Instead of doing that, I decided to clean my room and reorganize it a bit. Hello, good night. Right now I'm just listening to like a Twilight playlist on YouTube, doing some homework, putting on a face mask. I'm braiding my hair, brushing my teeth. I'm ready for bed. I'm literally just doing homework, unwinding a little bit with the Twilight playlist, and then just going to bed. And it's just crazy how sometimes I feel like I'm in a rut, and I feel like I've just been in this rut for so long, but a lot of it has to do with like my hormones. Like, I got my period last week, so the week before I was PMSing, and then last week I had my period. So it's just like those 2 days, I mean those 2 weeks were just not it for me. And if you're in a rut, maybe it's just your body like needs a little break. So like, be kind to yourself. I know I wasn't really kind to myself last week. I was just so hard on myself because I felt like I needed to achieve this level of perfection. And realistically, like, we're not going to be perfect all the time. We're not going to be hustlers and on grind mode and like 24/7. It's just not realistic, and that's okay. Sometimes perfect just looks like watching Twilight while doing your homework in bed, like right now, and that's okay. It's fine. We're just doing the best that we can, and that's all that you should ever ask from yourself. So yeah, good night. I'm gonna try to wake up early tomorrow. I want to hit the gym like at 5 in the morning. Fingers crossed I wake up and I don't hit snooze, because lately I've had a bad tendency of doing that. But even if I do, it's gonna be a good day, but hopefully I don't. Good night.